very excited for the rest of the year. So
Thank you to Kimberly and thank you to our student section. Back to you. Thank you to Kimberly and thank you to our student section. Back to you. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving y'all a little bit of a different video. I think I filmed this maybe around 6 months ago. It's just that I had to take down the video due to legal reasons. But today I'm going to be giving y'all my live TV bloopers. Yes, I used to be on live TV. It used to be an internship with my video production team. Honestly, it was awesome, and now it has created this new version of me in which I want to major in that, and now I actually want to go into broadcast journalism. So thanks to that, I got some bloopers out of it, and I also got my mindset into knowing what I actually want to do in the future. And honestly, I really like this, which is why I'm even filming this video, because I just really like being on camera and I like talking to a bigger audience. And even though I cannot see that audience, I know an audience is watching. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and let's just get right into it, because honestly I messed up a couple of times because this was the first time I had ever gone on live camera. So let's just get on with the video, and I hope y'all enjoy. So let's start off with the first video. I think this was around maybe one of my first few reportings, and I was with the band, with the marching band, and honestly I didn't even know what I had to do, because it was just one of those things, like honestly, like now that I'm looking back on it, it was just like if I was a real news reporter, I was doing what every other journalist would be doing, pulling in interviews, pulling in stories, and pulling in something to tell to the camera. But I was tongue-tied in this particular interview, because when I started on it, obviously I get nervous because the cameraman, why can't I talk to him? The cameraman is literally just looking at you, and once he goes like that, it means it's a heads up and it's telling you to go. But obviously I was a little nervous, like every other person would have been on live TV, because I didn't even know about this, but it was broadcasted on Facebook live, it was broadcasted on YouTube live, and it was broadcasted on TV live. So yes, once all of that got in my head and it processed, I was just like, whoa. So obviously I did get a little freaked out, but I ended up saying band twice. Honestly, it's a little embarrassing. I'll just roll the clip and let you watch that. Hello everyone, I am now here with one of the three jump drum majors. I know the people that were watching it at home might have missed it, but honestly that just stuck with me until now, and now it's just kind of a little embarrassing, and I just had to stick with that now. Yeah, I adjusted the camera a little bit, but I also wanted to note another thing, that we're done with the little first blooper, is that with a typical news reporter or a typical journalist, they usually have an earpiece, and it's like pretty much connected with the media room where it's telling them everything that's going on, when the camera's gonna be lifted, when the camera's gonna be pointed at you, or when you're gonna go live. But the thing was that my teacher, the person that was pretty much our sponsor and taking care of our video production club, was the one telling us when to go, and he was the one getting the text saying like, hey, you guys are about to go live in 5 seconds. And obviously us as the person giving the interview didn't actually have none of that, since it was kind of more of a school-based thing. Like it wasn't all professional like an actual news team or an actual news media network thing would have been prepared for. So I personally wasn't getting the heads up, my teacher was. So in this video that it is about to play, I wanted to give a little background. Before each interview, I always tell my interviewee the questions I'm going to ask them, so when they go on camera, they should be able to have a sense of what they're going to answer me. So these answers can come out a little bit more, I guess, fluent, since they know what they're going to answer me, or I don't know. I feel like it alleviates the awkwardness when the interviewee doesn't know what to say back, so I just prepare them beforehand. But in this particular video that I'm about to show you, I had no idea we were live, so you could literally hear my horrible laugh, and you could hear how we were starting it. It sounded like we were about to start, but we were just practicing, so I'll let that play.
it's really fun, and yeah.
Thank you. Back to you.
You do better.
I had no idea that happened. I just want everyone to know that it was when I got home, because these videos were taken down like right after it was done showing. Like once it was on live TV, that was it. So I was pretty much screen recording every single time, because it was kind of delayed, so I had time to screen record it. But when I screen recorded it on my phone, that's when I found out that the whole people who were even watching at home heard a little behind the scenes of us practicing, and now that was kind of embarrassing. But the next video isn't really a blooper, but I kind of wanted to put it in because it was homecoming week, and I feel like everyone else, Say this on behalf of everyone else. I mean, like, who wouldn't want to be homecoming queen or king? And in this particular case, I wanted to be homecoming king, but obviously I didn't get nominated or anything. So I kind of just made my own crown, and I was about to interview the homecoming queen because she was the one who just got nominated. She was the one who won, and it honestly looked like we were the homecoming queen and king. And I just kind of wanted to put it in there because you could see how happy I was in the video. I'll let it play.
With Matthew Huerta.
Hello everyone, I am now here with our homecoming queen, Hannah Garcia. Hannah, how does it feel to be
I mean, from my perspective, I was able to see the happiness in my face because honestly, even the people who like kind of handed off to me in the whole freaking broadcast, they even saw it. Like, they're like, oh, like, what a fine reporting, Matthew. And I don't know. I just feel like everyone was able to feel my excitement, even my interviewee being the homecoming queen. Like, I even tried to make it comfortable for her. I even prepared her because she honestly had so much going on because everyone was trying to talk to her. And I was over here like, hey, can we do an interview? So I kind of told her what to say, but I felt like it just alleviated all the awkwardness, like what every interviewee may have had encountered. So I hope that just made it all better. The next one, oh my god. Now this one is a story. So on this one, I was about to go on the Jumbotron or whatever they're called in our football stadium, in my school's huge football stadium, because we kind of have a main one. It was a big screen in which I think it was like before the halftime, and I threw myself into it because I always wanted to be on the Jumbotron, and I think this was one of our last reportings out of the whole football season because we were only reporting for football season. And I think this was one of the times when I had said that I wanted to do it. But obviously I got too nervous because I realized that was our most packed game. All our bleachers were full. The max capacity in our stadium I think was 6,000, and it was filled. We had lines outside, so I knew everyone was gonna see this and everyone was gonna hear me. So I'll just let the clip roll.
We are now here to come attention to that. Please give them a round of applause and thank you for supporting their program.
Yes, I read my whole line on the paper. I literally looked down because I was that nervous that I couldn't memorize it was one sentence, but you know, like, it was kind of separated into two sentences, but I couldn't even memorize that. That's how nervous I was that I had to actually read it off the paper. And it was kind of embarrassing because the whole point of that is like, look at the camera and make the crowd go wild. But I didn't even cheer up my whole little crowd that was next to me because I was so nervous and I didn't even have the chance. So it wasn't as cool as I anticipated it would be because I was just that nervous, but that just ended up ruining the whole moment, and it made it to the blooper video. Now this one, it was when we thought our actual football season was ending because it was at that point of time when I don't even know what happened. Some team forfeited, so we ended up going back into the game, but this was one of our last reportings. We still did like 3 more after this one, but it was pretty much our goodbyes to KTRI, which were the ones who held our whole internship in which we were doing what we were doing. And in this one, my teacher handed me the mic and he said like, oh, like, what do you want to say as your last few words? And I said, I want to thank KTRI for showing me more about cameras. What was that? Honestly, I'll just let the clip roll.
It was such an honor to be working with KTRI as I did gain a lot of experience with cameras.
Thank you guys, the honor is mine.
That is just like the stupidest sentence that has ever came out of my mouth. Like, that doesn't even make sense if you really think about it. Like, getting experience of cameras, like, I think I meant to say live TV because honestly that's what I was there for. This next one was with the kids or boys, whatever, the ones that that run around with the little flags, and it's like every time we make a touchdown, it's when they go by, and I was just interviewing them because at this point it was just like pulling stories from different people that are making the football game even happen or making it, I guess, exciting. So I ended up interviewing them, but once again, I don't get the cue when we're live. It's just the cameraman, in which I was not paying attention to, and my teacher was busy trying to organize us to look, I guess, uniform in the whole live segment that we're about to do. So you could hear me like trying to organize them. I had no idea we were live, and once again, I don't have that earpiece to get the heads up like, hey, you're about to go live. So you could see me organizing them, and I just mess up, and you could hear how high my voice was because I was that nervous, and I just messed the whole thing up. I'll just let it play.
Downstairs to Matthew Huerta.
Get closer, get closer. Is it on? Test 1, test 2. Hello everyone, I am here with our flag boys, Justin Guerra. Justin, how do you prepare for every game?
First of all, let's be honest, they're not here for the full players, they're here for the varsity flag boys. Before the game, we have this time limit, about like 18 miles before the game, just as warm up. And then we head out every morning during the school week, about 4 a.m. We do like to practice a lot. Training has been hard this week. Is there anything my boys like to say?
Rudy, do you have anything to prepare for?
And then this other one, I know I let the clip play a little bit more, but it kind of caught me off guard and it caught everyone off guard. It was just a weird interview because they all wanted to play a little joke that they would run 9 miles at 4 a.m., which was a lie. It just kind of caught me off guard, and you could hear at the end how I didn't even know how to end it, where I was like, thank you, back to you. Like, honestly, that was just the cringiest point of my life. Like, honestly, it was really fun, but it was just a whole little learning experience from there on out, because honestly, I had no idea what I was doing the whole time. And I didn't know it was so much. I wish I could have, like, I guess, experienced it more, because now that I realize it, I was doing everything an actual journalist does for the actual news. So I wish I could have, like, I guess, absorbed it more and actually been more enthusiastic on camera, because I was not enthusiastic on camera because I was nervous. On this last one, I'm gonna let the whole clip play, but you could just hear out of the nervousness out of me and my co-reporter Kimberly, where we had no idea, or well, we did know what we were getting ourselves into, but this was the last segment. This is actually the last blooper 2 of this video. But we wanted to make it special for everyone, so we went to the student section and we told the whole student section, like, hey, like, the camera's gonna zoom in on us. As I'm interviewing her, like, I want y'all to cheer super loud. Little did we know that we were not gonna hear a word that each of us was saying. So when I even handed it off to her, like, she had to kind of like lean on me to hear what I was even saying. And then when I interviewed her, when I asked her the questions, like, you could just see how I was having trouble hearing her, because obviously we don't have those earpieces. And when I thought she finished, because we had kind of done this thing where it was just like, hey, like, I'll say this, and if it sounds like I don't know what else to say, like, just end it. So you'll just see. I'll let the clip play.
Council President and our KTR reporter, Kimberly Mendez. How does it feel to represent your class, Kimberly?
Honestly, it's really an honor getting to do this, getting chosen by our class to do this. And it's a great honor having being able to conduct organizations like this and getting students to, you know, be involved. And it's a great honor, and we're very excited for the rest. So
thank you to Kimberly and thank you to our student section. Back to you.
So what you just saw double was me cutting her off early, and you could hear how nervous she was because she was repeating some words. And honestly, it was cool. I mean, we had our whole student section in back. It was like, but we did mess it up a little. But it was fun overall. Honestly, this whole experience was awesome. To even be on live TV and to even have bloopers like this, and I'm happy that I'm able to do a revamped version of it. But this is also my goodbye to it all. Well, not all entirely, because I am planning to pursue this as my future career, to go into the whole news media world or journalist world, because I do want to do this as my future job, I guess. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to put this out here and say goodbye to those high school things, because high school is now over. But I just want to thank everyone for even watching this, and everyone who has even contributed to what I am now. Because honestly, this whole live thing and everything that I did on high school was all because of YouTube and all my friends that were like, you know, happy, who were like encouraging me to continue doing more. And I just honestly I've been able to accomplish a lot. And I thank everyone who's even watched this and everyone who's even contributed to me, I guess, being successful, kind of, because I'm still in debt, don't get me wrong, but I mean, for everything that I've been able to accomplish so far. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys do want to watch more of these type of videos, just let me know in the comments below. I mean, no more bloopers, because I mean, I don't have bloopers, but maybe bloopers of my YouTube videos, because honestly I do have a lot of those. And I guess y'all could check out my other videos if you like, because honestly I've been filming since like last year. Even the vacation I had, like this whole quarantine, made me rewatch all my videos. And honestly, I miss my whole old YouTube vibe, because I was recording everything and now I don't have time to do anything because of work. But I hope everyone does good in college, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.